Hey ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Stick sitting in the Honestly Lazy office, and today is a different type of video for you and a different type of video for the Honestly Lazy Show altogether. So pretty much I had my buddy Neil come down from Toronto. He's an old college friend of mine, pretty much one of the best black and white photographers that I know right now. So he wanted to do some night shooting around the Honestly Lazy house. So while he was down, we decided to go out into my backyard and go shoot some night stuff, and I pretty much just filmed the whole thing. This pretty much turned out to be a day in the life with Neil, and unlike that interview that I had with my two other buddies from college, there's actually part 2 of this. The only reason why I can really guarantee that is because the part 2 didn't happen because the audio was fucked. I literally lost it. I don't know where it went, so I pretty much couldn't upload the second part of that interview. That all being said, let's get right into the video. So let's roll that intro and then you can watch Neil pretty much be the type of photographer he is. Roll it. Welcome to the Danger Zone. The Honestly Lazy Show with your boy Stick and Craig. What's up everybody, it's your boy Stick, sitting here with an old college buddy of mine, Neil. We're about to go out. Neil wants to do some night shooting. So we're kind of drinking some beer and we're going to go back and see what Neil can get on his film camera. It's going to be kind of cool. Let's see how this will actually work out. Let's see.
Hey, what's up guys?
Pretty much just doing some, I'm doing autofocus right now for Neil. So Neil, how long have you been in photography for, buddy?
Well, it's been a really long time. Yeah, about 8 years. Yes, I started when I was 16.
So what camera you got with you right now?
I got this this legendary camera, Mamiya RZ67, which is a very handy camera. I love this camera because it's very easy to use and I take a lot of good photos with it. For now, I'm gonna switch the lens.
What lens are you putting on it right now?
I'm gonna put a 50mm lens.
Damn. It's cloudy up there, so Neil wants to do some night shooting.
Oh shit.
Neil's not a fan of the bugs out here, out in the country.
Yes, I'm
He's from Toronto, boys and girls.
No. That sounds like Toronto's like, no, Toronto's not that fancy.
It's the city life though, buddy.
Oh, that's true.
This is actually the tripod I use for the Honestly Lazy Show shoots and BoyStick shoots. I bought it at a flea market. Very intoxicated. And ended up getting it for 15 bucks. But it works, it gets the job done. Yeah, it's kind of a fucker to get in there. Damn, that looks badass on there.
Yep.
Look at that bad boy.
Can you light up the tree? Yeah. Okay.
Neil just used my camera to do some mathematics for the film camera.
It wasn't called mathematics, man.
Why? So explain to the audience why you had to use my camera for.
Okay. My camera doesn't come with a light meter, and in this modern world, pretty much every camera has its own light meter, so you know like, oh, what's the proper exposure.
Yeah.
But my camera doesn't have it, so I have to use your camera to measure the light. So I know, okay, what's the proper setup, like
yeah.
Let's say for shutter speed and the aperture. So for now, I need you to turn off the light.
Turn it off?
Yes, turn it
Alright.
off. Okay.
Light is now off. You can't see anything. But Neil's about to take a balling ass picture.
You can hear like a click.
Yeah.
Oh shit, okay. You know I screwed up.
How'd you screw up, Neil?
I forgot one camera setting, but it's all good.
And the light's going off in 3, 2, 1. No one can see, but oh, you can see the window. But I'm grabbing my beer because Night shooting's always better when you're drinking.
Okay, I'm gonna take second photo. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. But that was actually just a testing. For now, it's the real deal now.
Oh, it's the real deal. You did the test run, eh?
Yeah. Okay, let's do something crazy. Okay, this time this photo is gonna take 6 minutes and 40 seconds. We're gonna leave the camera here, and this tough camera is gonna do all the work for me. Yep.
Camera's going off.
Yep. 6 minutes, a little bit too short. You know, let me.
Are you actually about to make it even longer?
Yes.
How long are you making it?
Let's see. 32. Okay, 26 minutes and 40.
26 minutes. Holy, that's a whole Honestly Lazy episode.
1, 2, 3, go.
So you actually just set your camera out for 26 minutes when you're in Toronto and leave it out. And you just sit there.
In Toronto? Okay. The thing is, if you live in Toronto for 26 minutes, by the time we go back, the camera will be gone.
So if you're shooting in Toronto, like, because I know this on your Instagram page and shit, when you go to Toronto, you do, like, kind of different types of shoots where it's just like, you know.
Yes, yes.
So how do they usually work? You just walk around, just do a quick photo, or do you ever do the, the long exposures?
No, like, I don't actually do long exposure in Toronto. First thing is, it's not that safe, I guess.
I mean, it could be safe if you had like a group of people with you, like a bunch of photographers.
Well, I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why. And also in Toronto, there's like the light pollution is like kind of bad, right?
Yeah.
So like you can't really do any long exposure stuff. What I do in Toronto, it's pretty much all street photography. That I would carry my camera on the streets and just walk around and take random shit.
I went to Toronto with Neil and we decided to walk around all fucking day. And Neil brought, like, it wasn't that camera, but it looked like a pretty heavy camera. And Neil carried it around his neck for like, what, 2 hours straight? I was sitting at a coffee shop outside. We were sitting on a patio and I was smoking a dart. And Neil got one of me blowing out, like, mid-smoke coming out of my mouth, and I know he took a picture and he says it's shit and won't let me see it, but I really want to see it.
Well, I mean, like, really, like, those photos are not very well.
Were they blurry?
Not blurry, they're just lame. You know?
Just send them to me!
They're just lame.
So pretty much Neil here has taken pretty much all the best photos that I ever have of myself.
Thank you.
Neil has taken. Our first year of photography, I remember everyone was doing just straight up photos and Neil was doing black and white, and he took this one sick one of me before I grew up my beard or anything, and he took this picture of me and it's still hanging up, it's still on my fridge at my parents' house. And it's me, I was wearing a flat rim, that's when I was wearing my flat rims back then, and turned out to be one of the first badass pic that Neil ever took of me. I'm pretty sure if you go on BoyStick right now, my profile picture is the picture. My profile picture is one that Neil took of me up at a college. We were all up there just relaxing for a couple days, and he just whipped out the camera, and I told him, yo, you gotta take a picture of me right now, because I was in the happiest mind state. And he took this picture, and it literally describes pretty much my whole personality in one photo. The true question is, what do you think of the Honestly Lazy house? Do you like it?
The Lazy House?
The Honestly Lazy house.
Oh yes, it's freaking awesome.
Pretty much all these people, like, if you guys watch the Honestly Lazy Show, you'll probably fucking watch that. Pretty much in the future, there will probably be like 2 short films filmed out here.
Okay.
Because Gabe did, our buddy Gabe, who was on the Honestly Lazy Show, decided, when I brought him out here, he had this horror film we talked about in the show that he shot for a short film for Durham College. Well, now he's rewriting the script and he's going to reshoot the whole thing, but he's going to shoot it out here. Because, like, my neighbor owns the barn in the backyard, and she said, yeah, if you guys want to shoot a horror film, that's fine. Oh, she doesn't own it, but I'm pretty sure she's...
Yeah,
like,
I guess it's fine. Like,
she doesn't care, and like
it's not a big deal.
We have the woods, and the woods are hands down like Like I was down there when the sun was going down, and like you said, your basement's like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre in Toronto.
Yes.
Well, think about that barn and the woods. It's literally the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Right. Yes.
And honestly, like we can make a pretty good film with even my camera and that light. But what we would need is a fog machine. Create some fog while they're running through.
You know what? We don't need a fog machine. We need a vapor.
A vapor.
Yes, a good vapor.
So pretty much the other day, because we live right next to the highway here, we were sitting in the garage over here, and we hear metal scraping, like all the way up the highway. And the scraping stopped right in front of our driveway. That came off a fucking transport truck right in front of our driveway.
Oh,
yeah. That's the cover for the exhaust on a transport truck.
Holy shit, it's huge.
I know. And now we got the news. Hey, you made it to the end. That's pretty sweet. So if you made it to the end of the video and you liked this video, please leave a like down below to let me know that these are the type of videos you want to keep seeing, because I love doing these type of shoots. Way less stress than shooting the Honestly Lazy Show. I know what you're thinking. How could it be less stressful? But it just is. So don't you dare even try to argue with me on that, okay? But make sure to like and subscribe. You can hit that notification thing if you really want to. I know it's not working on YouTube right now, but if you want to, go ahead. You can see what I'm going to be coming up with in the near future. It's still very hard for me and Craig to really get together and shoot, but I myself have a bunch of ideas for new videos, so make sure to check it all out by liking and subscribing, even though I've already fucking said that. Also, make sure to go down and check out the Podbeard Network. There's a shit ton of good shows on there, from The Hotter Show, Two Guys in a Game. There's now this creepy one. I forget what it's called because I'm a shitty person, but it's all good down there. Also, to make sure to go down and check out all my social medias. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at the Honestly Lazy Show. Make sure to go check all those out. I also have my own BoyStick channel on Twitter, BoyStick on Instagram, and Stick on Facebook. With that all being said, I hope you have a great day, and this is the Honestly Lazy Show, and your boy Stick is out. Take her easy.
Welcome to the Danger Zone.